Hello gentlemen and gentle ladies, my name is Sir Stanger, and today we're going to be talking about just having fun in TF2 and why it seems to be so hard for some people these days, and you know, maybe what we can do about it. What can I do to help you have more fun playing Team Fortress 2? I'm not totally sure about you guys, but one thing that I've noticed lately is it seems like a lot of people that I know and just people in general seem to be getting a little bit tired of TF2 and some of the issues that it's facing, and they're really they just want the Pyro update to come. I can tell everyone's getting really anxious. We just want more content, and I get it. I totally understand. But there's some people really struggling to have some fun with Team Fortress 2 right now, and I thought that I'd address that and see what we can do about it. But before we get going on that, before I forget, because I'm really bad about, you know, self-plugging my own stuff, I wanted to remind you guys that I do have a Discord server for you guys to join. I'm in there quite frequently, and if you'd like to have a conversation with me, it's pretty likely to happen if you're in there. I also have a Twitter account where you can follow me and get various updates about me and the YouTube channel as well. And I also have a Steam group that if you haven't joined, you should definitely do so. I post announcements in there about fan games that I'm holding and future events, live streams, everything. Everything I post in there as well. A link to each of these will be available down in the description, so go ahead and check those out, you know, whenever you have time. Anyway, enough with the shameless self-promotion, back to the business at hand here. Now, the truly difficult thing about this particular topic is that everybody plays Team Fortress 2 for different reasons, and the reasons that they enjoy TF2 differ so vastly that it's really almost impossible to pin down one or two reasons why it is that people might not be having fun, and you know, just some various ways we can fix that. So please excuse me if I have to generalize a little bit here to try and, you know, get everybody into some specific groups and categories and figure it out why it is that everyone's not having so much fun. In the end, I'm just doing my best here, and that's really all I can do. Now, the first thing that I really want to talk about is people who only really ever play one class. Now, why is that a big deal, I hear you saying? I really like to play the sniper, so why shouldn't I just play the sniper? Well, that's a good question and a valid one, and I'll tell you why. Playing only one class all the time, or usually sticking to one class all the time, can make you exceptionally good at that particular class. And since there's so much to learn as every single class, you can spend thousands of hours playing only one class and still have not mastered it. So yes, practice makes perfect, and it makes it so you get better at whatever class it is that you like the most. However, it can make for an extremely boring gameplay experience, and can lead to you not wanting to play the game anymore. Now, I know this in particular is really up to the individual, because some people could put 3,000 hours only playing one class and still love TF2 more than maybe I ever will, but I have a hard time imagining myself only playing one class and enjoying TF2 as much as I currently do. And yes, I main Spy. I play Spy more than any of the other classes, but that doesn't mean that I only play Spy. I actually play all the classes quite a lot, and I have a good amount of hours in every single one of them. And this is an issue more for the experienced players of TF2. I see those guys out there who have like 22,000 kills on their rocket launcher, and I'm like, have you ever played Scout or Demo Man? Those are really fun classes to play also. Why not give them a try? TF2 has 9 classes, and each one of those classes can be played in multiple ways, and limiting yourself to only one class and just a couple ways to play the game, I mean, I feel like you're just robbing yourself from the experience of the full game of TF2. I want to say that I see this a lot in Sniper and Soldier mains, but, you know, maybe that's just the only ones that I'm noticing, but I tend to see a lot of those players who only play those classes for a really long time, and it gets to me a little bit. Honestly, I feel like they're missing out on some of the game, because this game is just so much fun, and all the classes are too, so you know, why not give them a go? And I know this doesn't apply to everybody. I know there are people out there who could happily play the same class until the day that they die and never change classes and be just as happy with TF2. But if you find that TF2 is getting stale for you and you really only play one or two classes, maybe try and branch out a little bit, learn a new skill. Even though I'm a Spy main, I'm actually a pretty frequent user of all the different rocket jumping maps because I want to learn how to rocket jump. It doesn't really come in handy all that much for me because I don't play all that much Soldier, but I find rocket jumping to be fun, and it's something that I just want to learn how to do. So in short, the list of things to learn in this game are endless, so don't go limiting yourself. I don't think anybody could really blame you for this one. Cheaters have been a big problem in TF2 pretty much since it was made. They haven't really gone away ever, and they've only gotten worse. And unfortunately, this is one of those problems that not a single person can really solve. It's gonna take a lot of different people, and it's gonna take effort from the community as well. And look, you guys, I totally understand not wanting to play TF2 because of the hacker problem, and it's definitely, you know, it's a problem. It's getting worse and worse, and I myself loathe cheaters, aimbotters, wall hackers, all of them, all the like. I can't stand them. I've killed spiders in my bathroom with a flip-flop that I have more respect for than these people. It doesn't matter to me what excuse they're using, anything like that. In my opinion, there's no excuse to, on an online multiplayer game, be using an aimbot, be using a wall hack, any sort of cheating. It doesn't make any sense. And even then, just play offline, play against bots or something, because that's just, no, there's just no excuse. We, as the TF2 community, cannot stand idly by anymore when a hacker is on the server. If you know that a hacker is on your team, or the other team thinks there might be a hacker on your team, don't immediately just say, oh, there's no way there's a hacker on my team, because you don't really know. You're not the one being affected by it. It's at least worth investigating, because yes, there are a lot of false claims about hackers. There's a lot of people out there who think they know what hacking is, but obviously have no fucking clue, and they'll call somebody out for hacking, and they're totally wrong, and it happens sometimes. But I would rather investigate somebody who wasn't hacking and find out that they're not hacking than decide not to investigate somebody and they were totally hacking the entire game and they just ruined the game for the entire enemy team. And most of the time it's going to ruin the game for you anyway, because the other team's going to leave and the game is going to be over because the guy's hacking, so who's going to play against that? So to kind of sum it up, if you do end up in a game with a hacker, especially on the other team, and the other team isn't willing to kick him or isn't going to kick him for some reason, it's totally okay to leave the game. Just get out of there. Don't let it bother you. Just find a new game. There aren't that many hackers in TF2. You can escape them. I have a feeling this is probably going to be the big major reason why a lot of people are getting bored with TF2 right now. This is something that I truly can understand, because it happens to me even every so often, where I sit down and I'm like, why do I bother playing TF2 today? There's not going to be anything new. Nothing new has happened since the last time I played TF2. My experience is going to be very similar to the last time that I played TF2, so what's my motivation for starting up TF2 again? For me, the answer to that question is pretty simple, and it's just, I like to shoot people. I like to shoot people in TF2. I think it's a lot of fun, okay? I mean, what do you want to do about it? I just think it's a lot of fun. The game itself, the gameplay is a ton of fun, and that's why I play TF2. I don't particularly need new updates to keep myself interested in the game, because just landing headshots, landing, awesome shots with a grenade launcher, rocket jumping, healing people as medic, just playing heavy, all of that stuff is the reason I play TF2. I just think all of that stuff is so much fun. But I know that's not the case for everybody, and not everybody just enjoys the mechanics of TF2 as much as I do. So not everyone will have that excuse to turn on TF2 every day, and I understand that. But since I answered a certain question, I'd like to ask that same question to you guys. Why do you play TF2? Do you play TF2 because it's free? Do you like it because of the community? Do you like trading? Do you like just getting better at the game and improving your skills? Or maybe you only play TF2 because of those sweet, sweet casual medals. Or maybe you just really like to play Pyro, who knows. But whatever your reason may be, I really want you to go ahead and tell me down in the comments section below. I'm really curious to see why you guys play TF2. What is your reasoning for playing this game that's nearly 10 years old? I mean, you guys can't all be just like me and just want to play it for the mechanics, right? I mean, I'm sure some of you are, but there's no way all of you do. On the plus side, however, there are lots of options to help you avoid getting too bored with TF2 just because there aren't any updates. Community servers and custom maps exist for a reason, and there are a lot of servers that are very active that are running, random custom weapons and very crazy new maps and just all kinds of crazy new stuff that I bet you haven't even touched before. A fresh and new experience is just around the corner for you in TF2. It's right at your fingertips. You just have to learn how to use the community server browser, and then you're in. You can go pretty much anywhere you want from there. So give it a shot. Don't knock it till you try it. If you have tried it before, then there's probably already more that you've missed. I mean, there's so much community created content for this game. It's nearly impossible to get through it all in like a year. And in that time, there'll be more that has been made. There's always new content for TF2, and I've had some of my most fun playing this game on community servers, playing wacky game modes and such, so definitely give it a shot. Don't bar yourself out from so much free content the community has made for you. Look, man, be real with yourself. Not all of us have a ton of friends willing to jump on and play TF2 all the time, and it can get kind of boring to play TF2 by yourself. It really can. Nothing compares to playing TF2 with a friend and joking with each other and having fun the whole time. There's no experience quite like it, and when you can't play it that way, when you play by yourself for a really long period of time or for several days in a row, it can get stale. It definitely can get stale pretty quick. And I think most people that suffer from loneliness while playing TF2 don't even really realize realize it. I don't think they really think about the fact that they've just been playing by themselves and they're not having as much fun because they're not playing with friends or people that they know or people that they can talk to. But if after hearing this you think that might be you, if you think that you might be feeling kind of lonely while playing TF2 and don't really have anyone to play with, or you having trouble making friends in TF2, it happens. It happens to all of us, let's be honest. Well, then I don't really have an answer for you. Sorry about that, man. If only there was a Steam group that announced fan games every now and again that we could, you know, everyone would play together on like a community server, and maybe like a Discord server where a lot of people were friends and you could make friends and they talk about TF2 and they play the game together all the time, something like that. Man, that'd be really cool if something like that existed. Hopefully somebody does that at some point. But until such a Discord server exists where you can make tons of awesome friends, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys checking out this video. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments section, and with that, let's keep the internet classy. I'll see you then. Hello, my name is Sir Stanger. Hello, my name is Sir Stanger. Hello, my name is Sir Stanger. Hello,
can I have the attention of the internet?
My name
for
is
1 second.
My name is Sir Stanger.